Hello, the Archer and Olive June quarterly subscription box has arrived. It's called Layered Lands, and I'm excited to dive in and share with you a first look sneak peek of some of the items in this box. It's going to be a really exciting one. I must say this might be my favorite subscription box of all time. This is a really amazing one, and I can't wait to share it all with you. I do have a complete unboxing of the full box coming up on June the 4th or thereabouts, so please sign up for notifications so that you can see when it's come out. But in the meantime, I'm excited to share with you 4 of the items in this box. It's gonna be great. So life is built layer by layer through quiet days and shifting seasons. Not every chapter is bold or defined, yet each adds depth to the story we're creating. Take a moment, settle in, and let your creativity explore the landscapes that shape us. Now, first of all, this box, stunning, bigger than the previous boxes that we've received. So there is a lot inside of this one. Let's open up. And this is a stunning print, and it's a signature print for this collection. I would say, to me, it's a signature print, and I adore it. So let's have a look inside. So today I can share with you the TN. There are 2 notebooks in this box. So this is one of them, and there's also another notebook related item. So you'll be really excited. This is the card for the month. The spoilers are behind. So I should say spoiler alert. If it is that you don't want to see the items in this box, this is your opportunity to look away. But yeah, I am somebody who loves all the spoilers, so give me all the spoilers all the time. We also have this item, which is a fun one, this one, which you are going to love, and we have these. So I'm going to start things off with the pens. And so we have these gel pens. They came in a cute box. I unfortunately threw it out. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but I did label them. So thank you so much to everyone who gave me suggestions in the last unboxing video about labeling the pens. I was able to label these ones beautifully, and I'm really excited to share with you. Now, these are some really beautiful gel pens. So I'm just going to start things off by writing on this page for you. I'm going to bring this a bit closer so you can see. So it's very smooth, and there's beautiful colors that match this collection so wonderfully. So this is Desert Rose, and then I have Sienna. I've always loved the name Sienna. So we have Sienna, and then we have Canyon Clay. So similar but different, and then you'll see soon in the next item why and how these go so well with everything, but why these colors are just so perfect to me. So these are your perfect browns, neutrals, greens. I am really into all of these colors right now. So this couldn't have come as a better time. It is autumn down here, so these colors speak life to me. So this is what they look like. And so let's see how they come together. Alright, so next up we have this lovely stamp set. This is some beautiful packaging. Again, we have some rose gold foiling here. You can see it in the line. Beautiful layered kind of tribal print happening. And this stamp set is stunning. There is a lot of beautiful cacti, dried plants. You have some sunshine, some clusters, which are always really beautiful. We have some canyons. So this is a very, very stunning set, and I can't wait to share with you how it all looks layered together. So let me just put this here and then open this one now. And this is probably one of the most unique items in the box. There are a few other very unique items, and I can't wait to share it all with you. So come back on the 4th of June to see everything fully unboxed. But this kit is stunning. First of all, the box is beautiful, and then on the back it says it's a stamp and stencil toolkit. So just a little spoiler there. But this toolkit is gorgeous because it comes with these 3 stamp inks. So we have the sandstone, terracotta, and olive green. We have a little stamp block, a blending tool, and we have these 3 sponges here. So I'm just gonna pull these out and do a bit of stamping for you, so you can see what the colors look like on paper, and you can see a bit more about what how these stamps look when layered. So let's start things off with let's start with the canyon in the back. I've been to the Grand Canyon, and I've probably been to a few like other dry land kind of destinations, like Vegas, Nevada kind of thing. I'm trying to remember where else. I lived in Botswana, so like the sub-Saharan type lands. But yeah, this is it's stunning, it's beautiful. I'm just gonna layer it up here. And once I pull this one up, I did some playing around, and the colors of the pen to this is just really stunning. And so if it is that let me just get some wipes to wipe this off. Feel free to tell me down below, what do you usually use to clean your stamps? Because I feel like I haven't quite found something that is fully cleaning. I mean, sometimes I use a mix of baby wipes with the stamp cleaner. I use this one or some of the others, but I feel like sometimes there's still like a residual ink on it. And anyway, I'd love to know. Always love to know what everybody is using for things like this, because so you see like it's still ink left over. Maybe I'll try the stamping, because from this end it looks clean, but then when you flip it over you realize that there's still some residual ink on this stamp. Or is it, and I know some people just don't clean their stamps at all, like that's a movement as well. So like I said, all depends on what your preference is. I think that's probably the best I can do for now. And so these stamps are beautiful because you have like so much to work with. So I'm just gonna use this little one here, and with this nice sandstone ink. And then of course, if you have like other inks in your stash, if you're already a stamper, you can do a lot of really fun layering here with this. So I'm really excited for all the possibilities with this stamp set. I think it's gonna be a really fun one to work with, and one that we keep coming back to. I think we have some lines here, a grid on this stamp block, and there's also a few a bit of texture to it, I think. I'm not sure if there's something to peel off. Sometimes that's what's happening in situations. But yeah, let me do green for this so you can see what the olive green looks like on paper. And so we have really nice smooth let me see. Was it good? I was just waiting for it to pop up before I said we have like really nice smooth application, very precise. So that worked well. And yeah, so there's just so much fun stuff to work with. And if you have some of the other stamp sets from Archer and Olive, then it will come together really, really nicely. So lots of really fun things. And then you also have this blending tool. So and there is one for each color. So this one's my sandstone. So if you're wanting to just kind of color in bits and pieces, and maybe know these covers aren't gonna fall off, if you want to just kind of blend in some pieces here to kind of just make it look a bit aged or add some texture, you can do that. I hope you can see, because it's a light color, but I love muted colors. Very fun to work with. So this is the sandstone, and then if you're wanting to color in the terracotta, you can do that as well. Color in, just add some pops, blend it into the canyon, which would be fun to use. And I love how this is coming out, guys. This is fun. And so what I really loved about having the shades of the pens so similar to these is that now you can kind of go in and add in like bits and pieces of detail, right? So if you wanted to kind of just add some extra depth here, you have the darker colors, you just kind of move in and add a bit more. If you wanted to kind of just add some shadows and stuff to make this come together really nicely. So that's really fun to do. It'll be really fun details to work with. Even like this one, if you wanted to like color in some bits here, you know. So these all work so well together. So this will be so fun to use. Overall, you sit down and crafting with them, I really want to just sit and make some things with these sets. So hope you like this. And so I have one more thing to show you today. I have one more thing to show you, and it is, I think it's my favorite item in the box. I think it is. So let's get into the Traveler's Notebook. It is fun. It is pretty. Look at this box. We have some yellow, we have some canyon, we have some shadows. So it's a Traveler's Notebook, 144 pages and 150 GSM craft paper. So this is forever going in my archives. Beautiful box again. Whew. Did you see that? Okay, so it's opening it up. Look at this. Look at her. So beautiful. We have a nice light pink band. We have these muted tones of pinks and gold and corals, orange, yellow, burgundy. So they all come together so beautifully. The front is foiled, gold foil. You could see that. And the back is, it's a vegan leather. So nice and smooth. And then we open you up, we have craft paper inside, so craft dot grid, and we have these lined gold foil inner cover, and the back has a craft pocket, and then we also have our bookmark, which is light pink. So stunning notebook, and there is so much more to come. This box is a big box. It keeps giving. So if you haven't yet subscribed to this box, you're welcome to do so. If you start now, you will probably get this spectacular box, and then this box goes live on June the 5th at 9 a.m. CST. So very excited. As always, you're welcome to use my code NOLANA10 if you're shopping on the website for any items that are in stock, including past kits that may be on the website, new releases, whatnot. So excited to share with you the rest of this box. It is a really great box, and thank you so much for being here and watching. Please free to comment below with any questions you have so far about the items you've seen today. I will be really excited to share with you and to hear from you, and yeah, can't wait to share with you in the next video. See you next time, and bye bye.